When the Conservatives swept to power, they promised towns like Redcar a wave of change.
Easy card.
But at this community cafe, many feel prosperity is yet to come their way.
My daughter, she works for the hospital and she actually has to use food banks because she can't afford to heat the house and pay for all the food. That can't be right.
For Sam, working on the till here is one of 20 jobs she applied for.
There's less and less jobs, and the jobs that do pay fairly well are always on the outskirts of towns. So you have to get a train and a bus on top of that. So basically impossible. You just have to stick with what you've got.
Today, the government pledged to change that, defining levelling up for the first time with 12 so-called missions. Among them improving pay, employment and productivity across the country, ensuring public transport is as well connected as in London, eliminating illiteracy and innumeracy in primary school leavers and making sure everyone has access to 5G broadband. In the Commons, the Levelling Up Secretary said it would involve shifting spending outside of London and the South East.
Economic opportunity spread more equally across the country is at the heart of levelling up. But it's also about community as well. It's about repairing the social fabric of our broken heartlands.
But Labour say the plan isn't ambitious enough.
It's cobbling together a shopping list of recycled policies and fiddling the figures. Is this really it?
The regeneration of this high street is one of the projects that the government hopes will help put pride back in communities. But with local authorities having to bid for money for everything from building homes to safer streets, some question whether the money might flow to the places where the government wants to win votes. And it comes at a time when local councils have scaled back services after years of budget cuts.
Without adequate funding, it will be impossible to act on all the policy areas that the government has outlined. An ambitious policy agenda requires ambitious investment.
At this hairdresser, many don't believe it's enough to make a difference.
Do you trust the government when they say they're going to do these things?
Absolutely not. No, I just feel like we've been promised change for so many years and nothing's ever done about it. And they all say, oh yeah, we're going to help change, we're going to upgrade Redcar. But every time we're just left behind.
When I was younger and the high street was open and it was always really busy, my mum had a job on one of the high street shops and it's just not like that now at all.
Until they see the flow of money, many here remain to be convinced that their outlook is any brighter than before. Hannah Miller, News at 10, Redcar.